I would pray for.
Treatment order.
I'm praying for my lord's attention on the last order sheet.
Yes, sir.
My lords had categorically recorded my submission regarding the fact that similar contempt petitions have been dismissed by your lordship. And my lords, it was argued by Mr. Lalwani that he is willing to go through the records of those dismissed contempt petitions also.
Mr. Lalwani is standing right behind
Both the mics are occupied.
you are not giving him space to argue and stand.
Actually, this record
My lord,
has
this,
been called by Mr. Lalwani.
Yes, my lords.
Yes,
Every time
yes.
we have to bring 32 files, my lords. Every time I have to bring
Supposed to
it.
be.
For my lords'
Keep the record down and then at least there will be space for the files to be kept.
IA number 9161 of 22. That is the IA which my learned friend is referring to.
IA number?
9161 of 22.
In which case?
In contempt.
Contempt, my lords. Only the contempt is taken up, and my lords had only listed the contempt case.
All were listed.
My lords, the substantial order was passed in this contempt case that was already argued at length before.
Very
my lord.
short application, my
Case
lord. Very short application.
Item 7.
As per the last order sheet, my lords,
Yes.
if I may draw my lord's attention to the last order sheet.
Yes, yes.
ये है हमारे shoot. ये पढ़ो ना इसे. ये लेकर आया.
The learned counsel for respondents 4 and 5 points out that the same petitioner had filed a contempt petition bearing number 1111 of 2007, which was dismissed by order dated 16/1/19, along with contempt petition number so and so filed by the same petitioner. The record of all these disposed contempt petitions be produced by the registry. A list on 17/1/23, along with the record of disposed contempt petitions. Manos, we are concerned with the first one, 1111. It was exactly filed by the same person, and 3-4 also he had filed extra. And total, my lords, 12, 13 of them were there that were dismissed by a detailed order.
My lord, to save time, my lord, what I feel.
1111.
No, what I feel, Lord, to save time. Lord, in this application for dismissal which I have filed copy of that judgment which disposes of dismisses 4 contempt petitions in which non-compliance of 4 orders was alleged, Lord. So this order is annexure IA1. So no need to go into any records. What I feel, if my Lord wants, we are open to any inquiry. But I feel that along with my application for dismissal of the contempt petition, that is IA 9161, which I said, Lord, and along with that, I have filed IA number 1, which is the judgment dated 16/1/19, passed by the coordinate division bench of this honorable court, in which all the facts have been traced. And my lord, as many as 4 contempt petitions have been dismissed. In this case, my lord, the allegation was non-compliance of these very orders, which are also alleged in this case. Therefore, I am humbly requesting that if my lord just read a very short application of mine, very short application. With that, Lord, we will come down to things which are pinpointed, which require pinpointed kind attention of my Lord. So, precisely for that reason, I am humbly requesting.
Your Lordship, and there is one serious issue for your Lordship's attention. My lords, this contempt petitions were disposed by the order dated 16/1/2019. And my lords, this instant contempt petition that is being listed now is of the year 2015. So, my lords, the question is that these 2 contempt petitions were also linked because we found it online in the record. These two cases were also linked, Your Lordship. And in all fairness, when this case of 2019, when this was decided in 2019, this should have also been dismissed by the same order. And my lords, it should also have been linked for adjudication, because in 2019, Your Lordships are dismissing 4 contempt petitions filed by the same person, and this 5th one has survived since 2015.
Yes, Mr. Lalwani.
नहीं, I just wanted to read this application.
So let him,
अच्छा, ठीक है.
because his, Mr. Lalwani's silence is so conspicuous that I was wondering what is the matter, that he is not even speaking a single word. Yes.
When there's nothing in the issue, then there are loud sounds which come out. My lord, much has been said that there have been earlier contempt petitions dismissed. The order passed by the 2 writ courts and 2 writ appeal courts, 1 writ appeal, 1 LPA court. Sum and substance, as my lord was reconciled, order is in 4 or 5 points. Basic are 2 points. Basic are 2 points. One is that he be regularized as and when the vacancy occurs. Just for my sakes, I'll just remind my lords that this man was appointed.
No, Mr. Lalwani, before you embark on the actual matrix of the case, this double one,
all these
2007.
contempt, I'll just show I'll come
So
to
it was
just bear me for a
decided.
few minutes. Just bear me for 2 minutes. I'll
So
come to
why
everything.
was it not?
My lord, have no query thereafter. I'll say to the my lords. Just bear me for 2 minutes.
Why did you not disclose this fact?
It was not required. I'll come to it, my lord. It was not required. All these contempts were listed together.
Yes.
This was left over by the Honorable Court because the others had lost their efficacy. Therefore, they were dismissed. Why? I'll just come down. Now, my lord, first writ petition was filed. Let me just brief up the facts. For regularization. The writ court ordered for regularization and payment of arrears. Now, a contempt petition was filed. In that contempt petition, and statement was made that order has been complied and contempt got dismissed in my absence. I had no other option. I had to file another writ petition saying that these are the vacancies and I have been not regularized. Now again that writ petition was allowed. It was ordered that these persons have, there is not another court. They appeared as a bi-party order. They did not dispute the position that these persons have not retired or died or left these vacancies. Now the writ court passes the order to regularize him, pay the arrears again. Again, a writ appeal is filed. The writ appeal court finally holds that this issue stands finalized by the earlier LPA's order that he be paid, pay at the lowest time scale and be regularized as and when the vacancy arises. These were the 2-point orders. Apart from other parts, these are main 2 points orders. Now, my lord, I'll first take my lords to the contempt number 300. Just take 300 number.
300.
Yes. 300. These are all bi-party. They have appeared. They have filed replies. It's very easy to come up and say these contempts have been dismissed. They stopped paying me regular pay, time scale. They stopped paying me medical facilities. Whenever that was done, I had to come up for contempt. Now I'll take my lords to the contempt part. This is the contempt petition where they have filed reply, and then they say that this reply be taken up in all these contempt petitions. 300. This was the first writ appeal LPA order. Arising out of LPA number 388. Second writ petition was not filed as yet because this was the first writ petition was filed, order was passed, they went in LPA. Then LPA, the order was modified. Then contempt was filed, which was dismissed. Then second writ was filed.
All right.
So now this is the against the first LPA. Kindly come down to para number 7, my lord. Para number of my contempt petition. Para number 6. All these were linked together, listed together.
Yes.
One by one, the court said these have become infractions, we'll dismiss them. I'll just come now. In spite of order being passed in writ appeal number so and so, are not still either paying the pay at the revised pay scale.
मैंने कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं आप?
Para number 6 of my contempt petition, my lord. Memo of contempt petition.
To the best of the knowledge of the petition.
That to the best of the knowledge से शुरू होता है.
मैं ये contempt petition का
Contempt
2007
नहीं. आप disposed of या pending किसको?
disposed of. These are all disposed of, which my lords have called for in the order. Which my lords have called for in the order. My lords have passed the order for putting the records of these cases.
No. There's a common order.
Yes.
Oh.
पहला second case list में यही वाला है. Common order जो हुआ है उसी में.
Brief facts of the case are para 6.
Para 6, I'm not reading the order, my lord.
Huh.
I'm reading my memo of contempt petition.
All right, petition.
My lord wanted to know whether these were filed for the same relief or for other contempt. The issue which has been raised is that I am filing contempt petitions for violation of same part of the order. It's not so. Therefore, I'm taking para number 6. Para number 6.
Yes.
As per order being passed in WP number so and so, the non-applicants are neither. This is the second writ petition. Paying the pay at the revised pay scale. When the applicant order, they are not paying the arrears at the revised pay scale.
कौन से contempt petition का क्या पढ़ रहे हो?
300/2 2007.
ठीक है.
300/2007. इसमें रिप्लाई आया है उनका.
अच्छा. Yes.
At that stage of time, before the LPA could have been, writ appeal could have been filed, second writ appeal.
6.
After the second writ petition,
Number 6. 300/7.
this contempt petition has been filed after the second writ petition.
ये तो WP है. Yes.
Number 6.
In spite, yes.
This refers to second writ petition. Before writ appeal, second writ appeal. That in spite of the order being passed in writ petition number so and so, are still neither paying the pay at the revised pay scale nor are revising the applicant as ordered, nor are paying the arrears at the revised pay scale. They are on the contrary insisting the applicant to produce medical certificate of fitness to be treated on duty and therefore not permitting him to sign the attendance register. That the contempt are deliberately or not receiving the majority of the representations, letters from the applicant, but ordered to show him not to be on duty, are sending all correspondences at residential address. That the acts of the contempt have made the life of the applicant to be a beggar, forced him to be deprived of his legal right, compelling him to spend rupees on litigation and starve and his family. No, my lord. Kindly come down to the reply. What the contempt was understood by them and what the contempt was apprised to the court. Kindly just have a look at the reply. Para number 5 of their reply. Para number 5. Para number 4 मैंने बताया pursuant of so and so passed an order where a was placed in scale of so and so. Para number 5. Petitioner preferred contempt petition number 113, wherein he prayed that he be given monthly salary on regulation in the service.
So in this, you prayed, you said that this order LPA 388 has not been complied with.
They were not paying the lowest in the time scale pay. They were paying fixed amount.
You can't split an order and say that if it has four directions, then I'll file 4 contempt petitions.
I'll just come down. There are 2 orders as and when the vacancy arises. Till the vacancy arises, I am required to be paid lowest time scale. Now, if the lowest time scale is not paid, I am waiting for the vacancy to arise. I cannot be paid the fixed pay. So I have to come to the court by way of contempt. In order them to purge it by paying the lowest time scale. This was for that purpose, for paying the lowest time scale. Therefore, it was filed in a part. Because there was, at that time, it was not for the vacancy. It was the lowest time scale, and they admit that. In the order, a prayer was made that the compliance of the order revision may not been done. Since an order was already passed, the council appearing respondent submitted the same has been complied with. ये हमने वो जो बताया आपको कि उन्होंने झूठ कह दिया कि हमने कंप्लाई कर दिया टोटल ऑर्डर. उनको डिसमिस माय कंटेम्प्ट पिटीशन. फिर इनने टाइम स्केल नहीं दिया, हमने ये कंटेम्प्ट लगाई. Now, this was because this was only for the time scale. This is their reply. This is not that about the regularization. It was only for the time scale not being paid at that relevant time. इसके बाद फिर writ appeal file होती है, second वाली writ appeal. And I'll read the order also. Why this contempt has been dismissed, and this reply is supported by Mr. Rajesh Srivastava. This may kindly be noted, Mal. I have filed all his affidavits. This Rajesh Srivastava and Gautam, 2 are the persons who have been doing all this. I'll show. There's one petition which I have filed recently. Not even a single person has been appointed on a regular basis. His records, if my lord will just check them. Pick and choose. Except my client, a few others, all have been regularized on their whims. So this was about that, my lord. Now, my lord, kindly come down to the other contempt petition. That is 299. The first in the order. 299. 299, kindly come down to para number 6, man.
So 300 was only pertaining to?
To the time scale which was not being paid. They were to pay me the lowest in time scale. They were not paying that. There are 2 limbs of the order.
Minimum of the time scale.
Yes. The word used is the lowest time scale. This again was filed for the same purpose. This one, 299. And in this reply, paying para number 6 and para number 7.
दूसरा कहाँ है?
Again, in this reply also they said so.
So
On this reply they said
which is the other one?
299
हाँ निकालिए.
of 2007. इनका reply देख लें. बस फाइल so and so, मेरा नंबर so and so, 300 हमने जवाब लिया, वो यहाँ अडॉप्ट करते हैं. Same, the reply which has been filed in 300, they adopt here. These 2 were for time scale. As per the rules of the Urja Vikas Nigam, an employee, the word employee has been defined as an employee on contract basis. So I fall in that definition also. I'll come why I'm speaking this. Para number 1 of the reply, may kindly listen. Para number 6 of my contempt petition. Then kindly come down to para number 1 of their reply.
There are 6 of your.
Of my contempt. Similar. It is on for the same purpose.
Yeah, this contempt was pertaining to which non-compliance?
This was pertaining to
299.
Well, I'll just 6088 of the second petition. That was against the first LPA,
Non-compliance of which order?
second writ petition order, 6088.
Which direction?
WP 6088 for regularizing me on the death of Mazhar Khan and so and so. There were two writ petitions. First writ petition, then LPA by them. Then I filed a writ petition, then writ appeal by them. The final order was passed on writ appeal, second division bench judgment. This pertains to 6088, second writ petition. Here also, it is not paying in the revised pay scale. And there are orders on the record of paying the revised pay scale. When they paid it, these were dismissed. Now the reply may kindly be seen, my lord.
Yes, yes.
Reply may kindly seen. CCP has been filed, issued. The government may want to level a concern. They are in paramaterial. What is in CCP? 300/2007.
Yes.
300/2007. I read out to my lords just now. That was against LPA. After LPA, another writ was filed. After that writ petition, this was filed.
Yes.
So this pertains to again revised pay scale and second writ petition. Now, my lord, may kindly come down to third one, 301. These are the cases which my lords have passed the orders for calling for these cases. 301. This arises out of contempt petition number 1113. तो 2007 में ऑर्डर हुआ है एलपीए का. ये 1113 जो कंटेम्प्ट पिटीशन हुई उसके खिलाफ है ये वाली.
301. One is regarding what direction?
I'll just come to that. Let me just take my lords to this one by one serially now, my lord. ये जो उन्होंने अभी बोला कि पहले उसको देख लें, मैं उस पर आ रहा हूँ. This arises out of the contempt petition, not out of the writ petition LPA. Here, I kindly come down to para number 3 of my contempt petition. They made a false statement. It was about that. Para number 3. That the Kipling preferred so and so, the conveyor stated in this writ petition that the order has been complied with. They said the mission are false. Para number 3. इसमें इनका रिप्लाई देख लें साहब. इनका रिप्लाई है कि जो 301 में हमने जवाब दिया है वो यहाँ ये 300 में जवाब दिया वो मान लिया जाए. जो 300 में जवाब दिया है अभी सेकंड रिट अपील एलपीए जो है सेकंड रिट अपील तो अभी आई ही नहीं है, उसका ऑर्डर ही नहीं हुआ है. उसके पहले के हैं सब ऑर्डर के खिलाफ. The matter crystallized after the second order was passed by the division bench. These are all before that. Same order जो 300 में उन्होंने दिया उन्होंने यहाँ भी बोल दिया कि हम revised pay scale पे कर रहे हैं. And they made a false statement in 3111. This pertains to that they made a false statement in 1113. This was against that. Now, my lord, may kindly come down to the contempt case which they are time and again asking. That is 1111. 1111. वो स्टेटमेंट गलत दिया था उसलिए वो फाइल हुई. Now 1111. इसका पैरा 3 देखें मालूम. इसका पैरा 3 देखें, पैरा 7 देखें इसका. That the applicant, these are the facts that they made a false statement, dismissed, then writ petition filed, para number 7. Court will pass an order as order can calculate the difference of pay as the pay scale payable from 16/4 though be paid within a period of 1 date of receipt of the order. In spite of lapse of 2 months of the passing order, contemners have not complied with the order. They were to pay me all the arrears. That is the rate appeals order, which they did not pay.
Where are the orders of, where are those directions?
Now I'll just, and इसी में मिल जाएंगे आपको. This very contempt petition में भी
जो आज लगी है,
नहीं सभी जगह लगे हैं ऑर्डर्स.
जो आज लगी है
जो फाइल हाथ में ली उसमें ही मिल जाएंगे आपको. जो आपने फाइल खोली हुई है उसमें भी वो आपको ऑर्डर मिल जाएगा.
नहीं, जो आज लगा है इसमें बताइए
उसमें भी मिल जाएगा.
कहाँ है?
उसमें भी मिल जाएगा. जो फाइल खोली है उसमें भी मिल जाएगा. ये है पेज नंबर 49 पे आ जाए हमारे. जो आपने फाइल खोली हुई है, ये जो आपने फाइल खोली है ना 1111, उसी के पेज 49 पे आ जाए.
नहीं, ये तो आज की है.
इसमें भी इसमें खोल देता हूँ.
उसमें कहाँ है?
उसमें मिल जाएगा. नो इशू. मतलब contempt petition. My lord, page number 44. Page number 44.
44.
Yes. Of my compilation of the contempt petition, which is listed today.
Yes.
Para number 39.
No, that we have seen.
So this is what is the compliance. Every time I am praying for the parts of the time scale. जो आपने बोला direction कहाँ पर है, मैं वो बता रहा हूँ उसमें. The case respondent stands closed by verdict. The first writ appeal. No clear vacancy. Respondent is entitled to lowest in the time scale, in the pay scale so and so, with effect from so and so. Differential sum be computed. The last one जो मैंने पढ़ी 111113 1111 वो ये है. Differential sum be computed and paid to the respondent within a month from date of receipt of the order passed today. लास्ट वाली इसकी थी, इस ऑर्डर की थी, इस पार्ट के ऑर्डर की थी. उनका रिप्लाई भी है.
No, this you are referring to WF 419 of 2007.
अलर्ट 4A
419 of 2007 order.
नहीं एक मिनट.
एक सिंगल बेंच का ऑर्डर है.
49 of 2007.
So against this there was a contempt file 1111 of 2007.
How against this part of the order कि ये कंप्यूट करके हमको पैसा दें एरियर्स. अगेंस्ट पार्ट डी और पैरा 39.
No, there's no question of part A or part D. It was a composite prayer made that please punish the contemners for non-compliance. Non-compliance means everything that is contained in the W
I
order.
really appreciate.
And then let us see what this common order says.
Let me again repeat my submissions and reconcile the facts. First writ petition was filed where the court single bench said regularize him as and when the vacancy occurs. I filed a contempt petition. They made a statement 1113 of 2003. They made a statement that it has been complied with. It was dismissed on their false statement. I had to prefer second writ petition saying that these are the vacancies which have occurred and they have not regularized me. Again, an order was passed by this in the second writ petition that these vacancies are there, you regularize them. Against that, they went in writ appeal. Earlier it was LPA. They went in writ appeal. Writ appeal court said that there are no vacancies at the moment. There are no vacancies at the moment. This is Malar B part. That order was modified by the writ appeal court.
No, this
B part.
several contempt petitions were dismissed by this common order.
I'm just one para only one para.
In that it says
I'm just coming to.
no direction was issued in LPA 388 or in WF 419 to grant revision of pay scale. And no case for drawing contempt is made out.
I'm just coming to it. I'll just take. Let me just read this direction first, my lord. A, B, C, D, there are 4 directions. These contempts pertain to A, B, and D. Now, my lords, taking into the order, I'll just take my notes. There's one more MCC in which is 1802. This was filed for modification of LPA's order. 1802. Modification.
Your employee is still in service or he's
He has
retired?
been deliberately made to retire at the age of 58, and similar persons who are in the court, they all have been asked to retire. 58. Those petitions, 3 petitions are in this court. One of them is listed today. That if my lord would allow, finally, if it is allowed, it will again amount to contempt of this. To deny this order, defy this order, they have retired him at 58, which they cannot. The retiring age of an employee in the Urja Vikas Nigam is 62, 60 or 62, but not 58. Division Bench of Gwalior has raised this issue, pointed out a query, and they are not able to answer it. How can you retire a man at 58? By just one order of the MD. Now they passed these orders, my lord. This MCC was filed for modification of the writ appeal order. Now that's mentioned, and the operative part of the order is only at para number 20. Only at para number 20. One para order. In these joint order for all these contempt and MCC. Para number 20, which they have filed along with their application. Other pages, 10, 15, 20 pages only pertain to facts of the case. Operating part is only para number 20. Has failed to point out that the order B7 has not been complied with, do pass. Thus, no case to draw contempt against the contempt period is so and so is made out. Now, all these cases were listed. This contempt which is listed today, it was also listed. The court said that no case for contempt is made out in these cases. But it did not say so for the contempt petition which was left out. But that was to be argued, the contempt case was prima facie made out. That is listed today. The court only said about these cases, 4 cases, that no contempt case is made out in these cases. It did not say it is not made out in the pending case. And therefore it was left over and listed over my notes. Number 20. Because the pay was paid, interim orders were passed in those contempt petitions, and at times the court even orally directed them to make the pay at the time scale, and they were paid. Therefore, nothing remained in those contempt petitions. The smiley part of this order is the court does not say that no contempt is made out in this pending contempt petition. It left it over. They were linked and listed or together.
So the lowest in the pay scale you did not get.
I was not getting at that time.
Now you are getting.
Then they started, because the
Later.
contempts were filed, they started paying it.
Also.
And ultimately, this contempt got dismissed. I got retired. And I was retired.
And the differential sum was also given.
Yes,
Areas, that was also.
some has been deducted. They showed me absent and all that. Those are other issues. But I have been time and again coming forward that they are not marking my presence. They are not accepting my letters of joining. In the MCC, I had suffered a renal problem. I filed a petition, and MCC was that kindly modify the order to grant me the medical allowance so that I can get myself treated. For that, the word I have used is that when I said ki I am not well, they said ki you want to join, bring a medical paper, fitness paper that you are now okay to join. In other words, if I say I am okay, I can join, I am fit. My claim for the medical allowance goes. That was the target behind it. When I prayed for medical allowance, they said you bring a medical paper that you are fit to work. So that I am denied medical allowance. And for that purpose, the MCC was filed. For seeking medical allowance. The MCC has been dismissed. I could not get the medical allowance. Some part of the arrears has also not been paid, showing me absent. And that is not now before this court. My lord will, when my lord will see the records of all these employees, I am definitely sure that all these employees, majority of them, were appointed under the so-called IREP Yojana. In my case, that was a defense. That IREP project was a time-bound project, it ended, and therefore they cannot be regularized. Whereas all others have been regularized. When and how, nobody knows. Each one's record will show that. Majority of, I think, all of them must have been under the IREP. And they all have been regularized. If that my lords kindly perceive, then it's like again abound to further contempt of taking this false defense that IRP was a limited project, though it was not so. It was my appointment was not under a limited project.
So you had filed separate contempt petitions
Whenever a cause of action arose, A, B, and C,
arising out of the same order.
no, or I think out of four orders are there. First writ petition, second, then LPA, then writ petition, then again writ appeal.
So what is the cause here?
Here is that I am not being regularized as yet, and there are vacancies in this MCC. My lord, when I don't have any.
This you did not raise in any other contempt.
No. In this MCC, when this was decided, they filed those documents. That there are vacancies, and the court kept on passing orders, calling them documents. They fabricated documents.
No, you must have filed contempt petitions, non-compliance of this order passed in WA 419,
Contempt petition which I read out to my lords.
419 of
I
2007.
read out all these contempt petitions which they have raised, and my lords call for the records. I have pointed all those contempt petitions. And I have pointed out all the pleadings in the contempt petitions.
No,
And their replies also very little, small, one para replies are there. In this MCC, when they filed these documents, in the MCC which was disposed of, then I came to know that there are vacancies, and just to come up their defense, they have mixed up the OBC in the general category, and there were vacancies. I could have been regularized. But for all these years, they did not regularize me, in spite of these vacancies. Sometimes they said, in MCC only they said, that because of the bifurcation of Chhattisgarh, so many posts have gone to Chhattisgarh. We are overburdened, we are having extra staff. Then when I came out with documents to meet out those statements, then the call for, kindly bring out the list of the persons working on S class 4. Then this came out from their side. And here when I searched out, I found that these 4 or 5 persons do not belong to general category. And they did not dispute this position in their original reply filed by respondent 1 to 3 in this contempt petition. When the case was posted for arguments before framing of charge, new replies have come. And these replies are contrary to their original reply in the contempt
So
petition.
arising out of this WA
Yes, my lord.
क्या नंबर है इसका?
Time again they have been speaking lies to overcome the order.
419 arising out of this OA order.
Yes.
How many contempts were filed?
Out of this,
Out of non-compliance of order
one is this which is pending.
WA 419.
One is this which is pending today.
Uh,
Others, my lords have pointed out. I'll just, my lord. This is a trip 1111 2007.
uh,
One is this. This is also not that. My lord. This is also not that. This is also not that. My lord, it's only 1111.
that's all.
I've just searched them. All those cases which my lords had called for,
In double one,
the numbers
double one, you had. Where is double one?
pointed out their reply. I pointed out their reply.
No, which part of this order you said was not complied?
Payment to the lowest pay scale, my lord.
The problem is, Mr. Lalwani, that there are various directions. Now you are filing contempt for each sub-direction.
Whenever the occasion arose,
No, the directions were passed in one order.
don't know.
There were five orders, five directions.
My lord, perfectly pointing out.
Then,
My lord, every month, whenever the scale was revised, I'll just point out why it happened. Time scale was revised. So pay commissions came revised the scale. I was being paid the time scale lowest. The scale stood revised, but I was not being paid the lowest time scale of the revised scale. So again, I had to come forward. This is how these contempt petitions mucked up. There was a revision of pay scale. So I was entitled to the revised pay scale, lowest revised pay scale. They did not pay me. Again, I had to come up. Then this one,
but that would give you a fresh cause of action.
therefore I filed fresh contempt petition.
It will not give you an cause of action to
Anyway,
a contempt.
that is over by dismissal of my those contempt petition. That's over. That's over.
Now which orders remain?
The order of organization
Where is it?
419 para 39 clause D. E.
पढ़िए.
Yes. जिस में आपने मेरे से बोला 1111 का उसको रख दूं मैं.
हाँ.
1111 was for the arrears of the pay of the same order.
We are lost in the jungle searching for a needle in a haystack.
I'm very sorry. I do
We are
understand.
searching for a needle in a jungle,
I do understand that.
and there is
But
no.
words are coming across.
Where is the direction for regularization?
Well, you kindly come down to page number 44.
Yes, yes.
Page 44, the last E part. E. 39E.
Yes.
In case of vacancies arise,
All right, Mr. Lalwani, A to D have been complied with.
A stands closed, D is no clear vacancy. इनने पहले बोल दिया, उसको मॉडिफाई कर दिया ऑर्डर को. और ये टाइम स्केल इन्होंने दे दिया मेरे को. डिफरेंशियल भी इन्होंने पूरा नहीं दिया है, थोड़ा पैसा काट लिया है.
All right, so A to
रॉन्गली काटा हूँ.
A to D is fine.
I can say that उनको थोड़ा पैसा काटा है. That I cannot explain here now.
चलिए इसको काट दें ताकि कंफ्यूजन कम होगा.
अब सिर्फ अपन ई पे कन्फाइन है.
हाँ, E में क्या है? पढ़िए.
ई में है इन केस वैकेंसी अराइज directions given in LPA shall be carried out in letter in spirit as the such member has attained the penalty. It has qualified this citizen not to be president for any purpose because it only issues direction in that particular factual matrix. I be regularized as and when the vacancy arises.
Yes.
Now, my question was, how do I come to know that when the vacancy arises? So when these MCCs and these contempts were filed, court passed various orders, called from them, then these documents were filed by them, where it reflects that vacancies had arisen and they had not regularized me. From their replies and documents, it could be found out.
Hmm.
Double on arrears की थी, वो dismiss हो
all
गई.
right.
So I cannot now say about arrears.
So in this regard, they are trying to show that you had said that certain OBCs have been.
Now I come to the merits of the case. Now I come to the merits of the
You are saying that they are not OBCs, but they are unreserved.
Now, they are now the situation is like this.
But they have said that it was prior to the OBC.
No, they are trying to twist the facts. It's not like that. It is like this.
No, they were promoted prior to or subsequent.
I'm just coming to it. Now, what the second reply which has come? First reply which came in that this was not the ground taken by them. Kindly see the reply filed by them. Return filed by the respondents. That is, my lord, dated 25/4/17. 25/4/17, settled by Mrs. Shobha Menon, senior advocate. ये इनका पहला रिप्लाई था इसी कंटेम्प्ट पिटीशन में.
नहीं वो ठीक है इनके जो
ये इन्होंने नहीं
पैरा 7 में ही जो अभी जो इनने दिया है.
मैं उस पर आ रहा हूँ ना, इसको एक मिनट देख लें. ये जो अपना स्टैंड चेंज करते हैं ना, दिस इज अगेन अ कंटेम्प्टुअस act on their part. Therefore, I am trying to point out the way they are playing with the court.
Reply of respondent 1.
Respondents, all the respondents.
Huh?
Joint reply has been.
The reply of respondent 1.
नहीं, वो बाद में आया. पहले respondents का reply आ गया.
All right. Application for dismissal.
ये है 25/4/17 का. 25/4/17.
Counter response on behalf of applicant to affidavit.
ये इनका वो बाद में आया है. इसके पहले आया है सेटल्ड बाय सीनियर एडवोकेट शोभा मेनन. वो पहले आया उनका, उसमें बताना चाह रहा हूँ मैं. इनने जो डिफेंसेस लिए हैं, हाउ दे आर ट्विस्टिंग, अभी तक कोर्ट को नहीं बता रहे हैं क्लियर. आई विल डेमोंस्ट्रेट टुडे.
हाँ रिटर्न इसमें क्या है?
इसमें देखें मालूम, ये इन्होंने पहले इन्होंने लिया है पैरा नंबर 8 में. पैरा नंबर 8 में.
Yes.
पैरा नंबर 8 का Roman 1. The state government order dated so and so decided that all the vacant posts in public sector undertaking shall stand abolished and further directed PSU.
कहाँ पढ़ रहे हैं आप?
ये पैरा नंबर पेज नंबर 3 ऑफ द रिप्लाई.
दो facts pleaded in para 6.
इसी के नीचे 1 Roman 1.
पढ़िए.
The state government provided its order dated so and so. 2001 का ऑर्डर बता रहे हैं. हमारी एलपी का ऑर्डर 2007 का है. That all the vacant posts in the public sector undertaking like MP, UVN shall stand abolished and further directed the PSU to reduce the staff strength by 30% within 5 years. The decision was required to be implemented by the MD of the concerned PSU. Copy of the order filed so and so. Now I take my lords to 6th part, the lowest one. इनने कहा हमने 30% स्टाफ रिड्यूस कर दिया, इसलिए हमारे पास वैकेंसी नहीं बची, इसलिए हमको हमने रेगुलाइज नहीं किया. अगर रिड्यूस नहीं करते 2007 से, ये 2001 से 7 की बात कर रहे हैं, अब इसका नहीं तो हम अपॉइंट हम रेगुलाइज हो जाते.
Yes.
रिडक्शन सिर्फ मेरे लिए किया गया, ये जो बाकी 36 फाइलें आई हैं इनके लिए नहीं किया गया.
नहीं रिडक्शन तो हुआ है 2001.
अब मैं बता रहा हूँ, इनको आप देखेंगे ये रेगुलाइज कब हुए हैं, ये भी देखना पड़ेगा आपको. ये रेगुलाइज कब हुए इनकी फाइल से, देखना पड़ेगा रेगुलाइज ये कब हुए. Now kindly see this matter, number 6. In view of reduced staff strength by 30%, of 63 posts, 19 posts were reduced. And so far as the posts of class were concerned are now 44, out of which 22 are available for general category. 22. अभी जो डॉक्यूमेंट आया 36 है उसमें, अभी जो डॉक्यूमेंट आया उसमें 36 है, 36. तो ये जब आप कह रहे हैं 22 आर अवेलेबल, ये इनका जवाब है 25/4/17 को, 25/4/17 को, 2017 को, कि हमारे पास सिर्फ 22 है जनरल कैटेगरी में. उसके आगे देखिए साहब, that against the set 22 post general category 31 employees of they are functioning with MPUVN. 42 पोस्ट है, 22 जनरल की है, 22 पे 31 फंक्शन कर रहे हैं. दिस इज देयर रिप्लाई.
32 कहाँ कहा है इन्होंने?
ये पहला नंबर मतलब पेज नंबर 4 का लास्ट देखें. इनके रिप्लाई के पेज नंबर 4 का लास्ट देखें.
इसी रिप्लाई का
ऐसी रिप्लाई में
4 का.
लास्ट पैरा रोमन 6.
हाँ ठीक है. नहीं आप कह रहे हैं कि हाँ हाँ,
Roman 6, view of so and so in so far post of class 4 are concerned. There are 44 out of 22 are available general category. Balance 19 कम कर दी, 19 कम कर दी 30% के हिसाब से, 44 बची. 44 में से 22 है जनरल कैटेगरी में.
I must confess, Mr. Lalwani, that I have not found a more difficult contempt case than this.
My lord, it was a very easy case, but they have been playing with the court since last
have made
20
it-
years.
They have made it difficult.
They have been playing with the court, and it is my lord's grace that my lords are patiently hearing me and trying to understand them. The way they have been playing. मैं सारे रिकॉर्ड इनके जवाब खोलूंगा तो my lords will appreciate that how contemptuous they have been. I open all the records, all the replies which they have filed.
आज तो नहीं खोलेंगे, किसी और दिन खोलिएगा.
They said it's a Pandora box. Yes, a Pandora box of contents would be opened. Their deeds would be opened, misdeeds.
कब करेंगे बताइए.
सुनिए, मैं तैयार हूँ.
वो यही है कि अगर इसको लंबा
कंटिन्यूएशन में
एडजर्न किया तो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा.
तो कल सुन कल कर लेना.
मेमोरी ठीक है तो उसको कल लगा देते हैं.
कल लगा ले, कंटिन्यूएशन में करता हूँ.
So that we can finish.
I'll also give us clarity on the records if we should retain them.
Definitely. We are posting it tomorrow.
आपको भेजने में क्या है?
My lord, at
We are
what,
posting it tomorrow.
at what time, my lord, would it?
10:15
After the motions.
After.
after as motion, no issue, man. Tomorrow.
The arguments of learned counsel for the petitioner Shri Lalwani were heard in part. List for hearing remaining arguments tomorrow.
Well,
I have one humble submission, my lord. My lord, I have filed application for deletion of respondent number 3, my lord. Tomorrow I am adjusted, my lord. So I may address that application day after tomorrow, my lord. My
Yes,
may
yes.
continue it, my lord.
Yes, sir. Send somebody so that he can remind us. Send somebody from your office.
My lord, I'm online.